Hey there you guys, Next-Gen Striker here, back again for another video, and today we're going to be talking about Batman Arkham Knight, which, if you saw the title, you already know that, but today we are going to be making another rant. Oh man, this game is just prone to rants for me, but it's going to be about the challenge maps. But before we get to that, I would quickly like to go over the August DLC for Batman Arkham Knight. Now, prior to the August DLC, pretty much all the DLC sucked for this game. The Batgirl DLC was made by WB Montreal, and it obviously sucked for various reasons. I made a review of it if you want to know why. Harley Quinn DLC sucked because it was really short and sucked. And those are really the only two. I mean, we've gotten other ones. The Red Hood one was actually really good. I actually really enjoyed it. Aside from it being short, you know, it was actually very enjoyable and really cool to play as the Red Hood. I really like that. I really like the different skin packs that have come out now. Those are really cool. And this August DLC is really cool as well. We've got the Michael Keaton, Tim Burton Batmobile, whatever you want to call it, and it's really fun to play as. And the little challenge maps that are themed around the movies and have the main theme of the movies playing, which is a very nice touch. I really enjoyed that. And of course we've got the Michael Keaton Batman costume, which it looks amazing. And you know, that's all fine and dandy, and I think as far as, you know, Batmobile races, you're not going to get much better than that. But if you really look at that and the costume pack that came out, which again, the costumes were really cool. I'm going to have some of the costumes up here as I'm talking, and my personal favorites are the, aside from, you know, the Keaton Batman costume, we've got the classic gray and black Batman, which just looks awesome. Really love that. The classic Nightwing from Arkham City, I don't know if you can really call it classic, but whatever, and the 1 year later Robin costume, which also looks really good. Although if you guys have been seeing my comments, I did kind of complain about the hair, since they literally copy and pasted it from the other skin, where Tim Drake's hair is usually more messy when it's longer. But anyway, the hair is not really a big deal. The costume looks great. The only costume I really don't like would be the Catwoman one, because the hair in the back just looks really weird. But the problem with this DLC, even though it's awesome, like really awesome, is that after about 15 or 20 minutes of playing it, you're done with it, and that's it. And for waiting so long for this DLC, you know, there's really not much to it. I mean, the costumes are obviously going to be cool once we get challenge missions, which we're actually getting September 1st, which is really cool, you know, that we're getting them that quick. And we're also getting a Nightwing story mission, and the Tumbler, and the Arkham Asylum costume, which is a nice touch. But now we're going to get into the main topic of the video, which is me ranting on the challenge map DLC that we're going to be getting. Now, if this challenge map DLC is indeed what we saw in the Arkham Insider, then we're going to have a lot of problems. And let me explain why. Because some people in the Arkham community want to defend the AR challenges, and no, you cannot defend the AR challenges. Okay, I play the AR challenges. You guys have seen that on my channel. I've not sucked, obviously. Done pretty well. I mean, I'm not like the best, but whatever. And I play them enough to know that they're just not as good. I mean, even though they're in different locations and all this stuff, they all pretty much feel the same because of the blue walls. It takes away from it. And yeah, I mean, some people don't like the fact that the enemies will randomly appear, which is kind of weird, but I understand that it is a simulation in the computer. But the blue walls are just unnecessary, because what kind of computer simulation has blue walls? Like, that's whatever. I just don't like the blue walls. If they could at least take the blue walls out, I would be so happy. But what makes the challenge maps from Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City so much better than Batman Arkham Knight is just the replayability. In Batman Arkham Asylum, when I played that game, I was blown away. I love that game so much. And after I finally beat the game, I went to the challenge maps, and the challenge maps were very challenging because Up until then, I wasn't really too good with the combat, but it honed my skills, and I really enjoyed it because the music in the background was really cool, and the rounds made it really challenging, and you also had predator challenges, which were really cool, and it just added a lot of playability for me. I think I at least played Arkham Asylum for like a year, I think, at least a year. And then shortly after, Arkham City came about, and because we had Batman, Catwoman, Nightwing, and Robin, and all of their challenge maps, and even more DLC challenge maps like the Iceberg Lounge and Joker's Funhouse, which were two just crazy ones. Especially Joker's Funhouse, that was just really hard. I played those challenge maps for years, and I'm not even kidding. I played them for years because they were so fun to play as the different characters, use the different skins, play through them however you wanted. If you wanted to play the campaign challenges, you could do that, or whatever. I personally like the combat challenges a lot because I just think that's really fun, but I appreciate the Predator ones as well. And yeah, I mean, aside from Arkham City being just a really great game that you could play through and then play through it again, and all the music, the villains, the heroes, the story, everything about that game was awesome. And then you come to Arkham Knight, and Arkham Knight, I'm not going to say it's bad because it's not. It's a great game. It's really fun. I love the Batmobile, I love the story, I love the characters, the graphics were awesome, all that stuff. Everything about the story was really good to me. The Batmobile was overused a bit. They could have used more actual boss battles, but aside from that, great game. But the AR challenges just suck, and they're just not as fun, and you can't sit there and tell me that something like Iceberg Lounge is inferior to the AR challenges, because no, it's just not like that. The AR challenges are just, or VR, AR, whatever you want to call them, they're just not fun because there's just not a lot of replay there. Like you can't, I mean you can replay them, but there's only like what, 4 combat ones and 4 predator ones, and the rest are dedicated to the Batmobile, and you can only play as Batman in all of them. One of them is Azrael, who is pretty much just a clone of Batman, so he should really just be a costume. And one of them has dual play with Nightwing, which is cool, but again, there's only one, so they're not fun. I miss the times where in Arkham City you could pick your different character, pick the different skin, and then go into the challenge map. I really don't like how they've done the showcase thing now, but whatever. It's a minor thing. If they could just add in the legit challenge maps from Arkham City, that's what we want. Rocksteady, we want the legit ones. We don't want the stupid blue force field. We don't want the reappearing enemies. We want multiple rounds. And you know what? Having some like the Teen Titan Robin one is cool to have, like, you know, unlimited enemies like the Iceberg Lounge. People like that a lot. But it seems like in that video you could only play that one as Robin. And that's just a no-no. We want to play that as all the characters. We want to play that as Joker, Harley Quinn, Red Hood, and Batgirl as well. So, do it, Rocksteady. We want it. That's the only thing that this game needs. Obviously, we're getting the more Batmobiles and tracks and music with that. We're obviously getting more villain stories and stories about the side hero, whatever you want to call them, like Nightwing, Robin, Red Hood, all that stuff. We're getting more of that. All we really need is legit challenge maps, and that's what I want. So I hope you guys support this. Make sure to thumbs it up if you agree, and comment below, let me know your thoughts, because I honestly just really want to have some good challenge maps in this game. But yeah, I did really love the August DLC. Like I said, I'm actually like super pumped about the September one because the Nightwing story sounds really awesome, and you know, being able to play as the Tumbler's really cool, and challenge maps is really cool. I just hope it's all as good as it seems. You know, I want legit challenge maps. I want the Nightwing story to last a really long time, and just all that other stuff. So anyway, like I said, comment below and let me know your thoughts, and that's all I had for now. Catch you guys later.